All right. Is everyone, can you hear me? Hey, boss, I don't have my sound. Check, check. Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, everyone. If you guys can hear me, go ahead and raise your left hand. Wow, no one heard. Okay, if you guys can hear me, raise your right hand. Yeah, I think all of my voice. Yeah. All right. There we go. Check. All right. Well, I'm just going to keep talking while my young friend messes with the sound. So, my brother's not here today, and he has officiated something like four or five weddings, and so he loves doing these things. He's also done two funerals. I don't know. It's he loves doing these kinds of things. So today, I think we had 17 people sign up. So today, I will have surpassed him because I have never done one officiating of anything, and so today, grace abounds. All right. So every one of you all are here today because you want to renew your vows, and this is awesome. Actually, the idea came from Steve and Christy from something that they had seen before last year, and this year they just wanted to for Valentine's Day this year coming up. They wanted to make something, do some a special event for all you awesome, lovely wedded couples, and so today we are going to renew your vows. And yeah, even I don't know why I'm like getting like goosebumps up here, and I'm not even married or in a relationship, but watching you guys in one and how awesome it is to be married is it's encouraging, and I look up to your guys' marriages. This is so awesome. So, all right, now I'm gonna read my script that I have. Husbands and wives, today, this. Oh, first come up. Sorry. Oh, okay. So if you've married for 5 years, raise your hand. If you've been married for more than 20 years, stand up. Ooh, 25 years. Okay, 25 years or less, stand up. Oh, sit down. What? If you've been married for 30 years plus, stand up. Keep standing. Wow, that's awesome. If you've been married for 40 plus years, keep standing. If you've been married for 50 plus years, keep standing. Wow. Awesome. If you've been married for 55 years plus, keep standing. Oh, so what is it? You both sat down, two couples. 51 years. Wow. Congrats. And John and Sharon? 50. Awesome. 51 years. So awesome. So if I can have all you wedded couples that are here to renew your vows, if you guys just want to stand up here and form a line in front of the altar. Yeah, you can go. We took some of the row seats out so we can go a couple rows deep. Yeah, actually, stay between these two middle sections. Wow, you guys look great. All right. All right. So husbands and wives. So it is a pleasure today to share in this wonderful occasion with all of you. So many people believe that entering into marriage is the final step to a romantic relationship. A couple meets and then they get to know one another. They get butterflies in their stomach. They fall in love and then they decide that they want to spend the rest of their lives together and they take that final step and they take their vows and they get married. But marriage is hardly that. It's hardly the final step. Marriage in a couple's relationship, rather, it's the beginning of a great adventure to come. And so, you all here, you have enjoyed and you have shared, you've been sharing with us the joys, the blessings, the challenges of a married life for all of these years. Today, all of you here, you want to reconfirm a commitment to working together and ensuring that your marriages blossom for the years to come. May this renewing of the vows that you took long ago to become husband and wife remind you that despite the stresses inevitable in everyday life, that your love, your respect, trust, and understanding of each other for one another will continue to increase, and that your commitment will heighten, and your joy of living will only be more blessed in the years to come. If you can all please, oh, you already are, join hands. Get ahead of me. So, will you continue joining hands? Husbands, will you continue to have this beautiful woman beside you as your wife and to continue to live in marriage? Say, I will, if you will. Do you reaffirm her and love her? And will you keep loving her, honoring her, cherishing her in sickness and in health, for richer, for poor, for better or worse, and forsaking all others? Be faithful to her as long as you both shall live. If you do, say, I do. And wives, will you continue to have this man in front of you as your husband and continue to live in this marriage? If you will, say, I will. Do you reaffirm your love and respect for him? Will you honor and cherish him in sickness and in health, richer or poorer, for better or for worse, forsaking all others? Be faithful to him as long as you both shall live. If you do, say, I do. On your wedding day, you all exchanged rings as a symbol of the never ending cycle of love. These rings still to this day, they're a reminder of your vows to one another and your commitment to live in unity and in love. At this time, reconfirming your rings, I would just like you to acknowledge these rings that you started wearing so long ago. Please join your left hands together so that the man's hand is on top of the woman's hand. And repeat after me. Wives, repeat after me. I wear this ring you place on my hand as a symbol of my love and commitment to you. And now, wives, hand on top, please repeat after me. Or I'm sorry, husbands, hand on top, please repeat after me. I wear this ring placed on my hand as a symbol of my love and commitment to you. Amen. Now I ask that each one of you cherish each other and as special and unique individuals, and that you respect the thoughts and ideas of one another. And most of all, be able to forgive each other and not hold grudges against one another. To live day in and day out with love for one another, always being there to give love, comfort, and refuge in the good times and in the bad, in the lovable times and in the unlovable times. Today, you have renewed the vows that you made to one another. This is just a symbolic thing that we do here in front of one another. all these couples together. This is amazing. So, with this, it is my pleasure to reestablish a vowing of your commitment to one another. And all of you, you may now, husbands, kiss your brides. Amen. Hmm? Okay. Would everyone come up here, and then if you all would be so awesome as to take pictures of everyone lined up here. Yeah, let's turn around and face that way. Amen. Now, if y'all would join us in some lovely cake out there. What? Oh, so we're gonna have a salt covenant now. If you all are, if you're in the salt covenant, would you please stay up here?
What a salt covenant is in Old Testament times, uh, when people made contracts or they made covenants with each other, what they would do is both parties would bring ground salt from home, from their place, and then they would have a common vessel. And as they made their contract one to another, or as they're making a commitment one to another, they would at the same time pour the salt into the middle container. And then they would store the two empties and the one in the middle. And they would say, this covenant is valid, this contract is valid until you can separate each and every grain back into its regular container. And so they kept that as a memorial. And so even the greatest attorneys today could not figure out how to break this contract because there is no loopholes, because it would be literally impossible to separate every grain of salt. And so, as each of you just want to pour together. All right. And after you pour it together, you got to shake it up, swirl it up. Just making sure. Amen. So, yeah. That's the come we have salt on the carpet. So, as you've made this covenant, may this cup of salt be a reminder to you that this covenant will last until those grains of salt can be separated back into their original containers. Amen. All right. If everybody wants to go out there, uh, Michael and Trish will be accepting $100 bills from cousin Joe. Now everybody just pin it on the bride. Amen. Thank you everybody for coming.